What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode segment of the Interest Work Podcast, where we talk about our college basketball picks of the week. Hosted by yours truly, Chuck Clements, my brother Stephen Hurley. Steve, what's going on, brother?
Going well. We had last week a big game for us to kind of determine, who came on top this week was Purdue and Nebraska. What a game that was. I
Yeah,
mean, I picked Nebraska. They were getting smacked the whole game.
yeah,
They
yeah,
come
yeah.
back, but Purdue pulled it out.
I
A
gotta
little
learn
bit
to
of a
celebrate.
controversy there. Purdue, did they stand and get all sweaty the spot where the guy tripped?
I
Who
don't know.
knows?
I
But
don't
great
know.
win for Purdue.
Yeah, that was obviously separated there. Great week this past week. Great week upcoming this week. We'll get into a little bit more. Talk about our records right now. Right now, I'm 54-30. You are 52-32. Running two very good, very well ran programs at a high level. Can't really say too much about us, but another big week. This is gonna be one of the bigger weeks that we've had for some time. I feel like, but let's get right into it. We have Houston at Iowa State. This is Monday at 9 p.m. Who do you have in this one?
This is a really
Tough one.
tough
Tough one.
this is a tough one here. I just think Houston is the better version of Iowa State, and I think off a big win against Kansas. Tough spot to play on a Monday after Saturday. It's a close one here. I think I'll go with Houston. I'll go with Houston. Yeah,
I think
this
that's
is a tough. You know what? This
it's
is a
one of the
really
tougher
tough
ones.
one because I'm just thinking in my head like matchup wise, Iowa State sneakily likes to push the ball on offense, and Houston's a very slow physical defense. I just think part of me thinks in pick and rolls this game, Iowa State has the advantage because if you hit Blake Buchanan or Jefferson on the short roll, they're really good in that area.
Yeah.
So, oh man, this is such a tough game to pick. I'm actually going to switch my pick. I'm going to go Iowa State.
Okay. Okay, that's not great because honestly, I was thinking the same thing. Obviously, Houston they like to speed players up.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna be able to speed this team up so much. Like they've obviously, I would say as an older team, very experienced point guard in Lipsy. They've seen this Houston defense for years now, so I don't. I'm not gonna say they
Iowa
figured it
State's
out or
going to
anything,
be that
but
environment's going to be pretty nuts. I don't I don't think Houston is in that same tier as Michigan, Duke, Arizona. I don't know that they're quite in that tier.
yeah. I mean,
I think
yeah,
they're more in the Florida, Illinois, honestly, even Iowa State tier.
yeah. I
So,
mean, it's gonna be tough to go Iowa State. I think just based off of what both teams want to do, what Houston wants to do, defensively speed teams up. I think Iowa State is gonna be able to handle that, and I think that's what it's come down to, who kind of could control that battle. So
right.
I'm gonna go with Iowa State as well. Um, but that's gonna
Great
be
game, though. Talk
yeah,
about an
great game to start the week
unbelievable.
off.
Yeah,
Come on now,
Monday, boom.
let's
Back to
go,
back Mondays.
let's go. What are we doing? All right, now we got Michigan at Purdue. This is a Tuesday game, 6:30. Um, I'll go first. I get who do I have in this one? Let's see.
I'm checking while you're
Tale of two different teams, I
quick
feel like.
turnaround, too, for
Um, damn. I think Purdue is really good. I think they're a team that obviously the past couple weeks have um, had a little bit of struggles, which have made them go a little bit under the radar. I think that win versus Nebraska, at least the first half, they showed they could be a national championship team with that play. Second half was a different story. I'm still super high on them. I think with Braden Smith, he's the best point guard in the country, so you can win any single game that you play with him, and obviously their team. Michigan, no, I think Michigan is just different, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they're really different. Like they're the best team in the country to me because they're so deep, bro. Like who were they playing against? Oh, I forgot who they were playing against, but like Ellie Cadeau didn't play that much in the second half, maybe like 5 minutes. Their backup point guard Casey came in and kind of helped them so much. So like they are just so deep. And you just think about everyone else. So they're a tough team, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Purdue. I'm gonna go Purdue on this one, man. I'm going with
I'm
Purdue.
not gonna lie, I was I was shocked by that selection
I'm
from
gonna go
you.
with Purdue. I'm gonna go with Purdue. I'm gonna go at home. Place gonna be rocking. Like I said, this team struggled the past couple of weeks, but I think they're national. I think they can be a national championship team. So if you're a national championship team, you gotta show that you gotta be able to play with a team like Michigan at home and win a
I
game.
agree. I 100% agree with you that I think people are like, can this team make a Final Four? Like, we got to be like a little bit more realistic. Like, of course they can. Right, they're a phenomenal team. I know they had a tough stretch, but whatever.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
So I'm gonna go with Purdue on this one.
Yeah. So everyone, you know, I'm starting to look at guys in terms of who could be guys that are looking to go leave in the draft and all that stuff. After this game, everyone's going to clearly know who Perez Johnson is. And what I mean by that is Oscar Clough and TKR are great forwards. Daniel
Hmm.
Jacobson off the bench, very promising forward. This is a game you're going to see like the guards for Purdue are great.
Hmm.
Michigan's guards are very good too, but I'd say Purdue's got to beat out there for sure.
Hmm.
Um, but you're going to find out how good Perez Johnson is in this game. Like I think TKR, Oscar Clough are very good. This is a totally different animal. I don't think TKR. I don't think Oscar Clough will get anything inside. I don't. I
Hmm.
think they're going to be in trouble this game. So I just think Purdue, the size, the length against a Purdue team that's not their three guards are not big. Oscar Clough is big, but TKR at the four spot's not like gigantic. The size is really going to bother him here. I like Michigan. I think they're the best team in the country, and they're just on a different level right now.
I think it comes down to that front court play. Obviously, versus Nebraska, Purdue really dominated the boards. It's hard to do that versus Michigan with that size, but um, I don't know. I think Purdue, if they want to be a national, like this is the time to do it. It's like at home versus Michigan. Like you have to kind of win this game if you want to prove that you're up there with them. So,
Purdue gives up a lot of threes due to their personnel with TKR and Oscar Clough. A lot of time they're in drop, all that stuff. Michigan, if they make the threes, great. If they don't, what's the issue though? Offensive rebounding.
yeah. No, I
Yeah, so
see.
that's
I
why.
definitely see that. I definitely see that.
Yeah,
But I just really hope it's a good game. It could be a potential Big Ten championship matchup. Who knows? So that's gonna be a great game. But
100%. Yep.
moving forward onto the ACC, we have underrated team in Miami playing versus a little bit underrated team in Virginia. This game is on Saturday at 2 p.m. at Virginia. This could also be a toss-up. Who do you have there?
Yeah, so Virginia recently has kind of been, I guess under the radar is the right word, but ever since their home loss to UNC, they took care of business pretty much. No team other than recently they played at Ohio. Well, they played Nashville, I guess, but beat Ohio State. I just think here Miami's a good team. They're hot. They're hot right now.
Hmm.
So I think this is a little bit of a sell high on Miami here. I don't see them beating Virginia at home. I think Virginia's a
Yeah.
sneaky Final Four team that could
Hmm.
get there.
Yeah.
Um, but I go Virginia here. I think
Yeah.
they're a little bit of a buy low candidate.
I've watched both these teams pretty briefly, not
Chance
too
Mallory,
much.
by the way,
Yeah, he's
awesome
good.
player,
Yeah, I kind
underrated.
of I just like Virginia's team in general. Who's
Solid team. I agree.
the shooting guard from USF, San Francisco?
Malik
He's
Thomas, yeah,
he's really good. They have another transfer, the ball guy. I mean, that's probably anybody know him. The
yeah.
ball guy, like he's pretty solid.
He's from North Dakota or South Dakota, one of them.
Yeah, but he's pretty solid. So I mean, I like their team in general. Miami
Yep.
too, pretty solid team. Obviously, Jai
NCAA
Lucas.
tournament team for sure.
Yeah. Jai Lucas
Yep.
is a really good coach. Or Jay, whatever how you say it. But
Yep.
I think Virginia is just a tough team that's gonna be hard to beat at home. Miami been playing really well, but also to see them, having some lapses and not really doing that great. So
Yep.
um, it'll be an interesting game. I think Virginia's gonna take this one as well. So
100%.
interesting game though. Let's move on to another great game Saturday at 3 p.m. We have Arizona at Houston. Arizona's met. We don't know if they're with if he has Koa Pete playing or not. Obviously, he got hurt versus Texas Tech and play the second
These
half. So
injuries, man, they're so miserable
yeah,
picking
because
these
freaking
games. It's
yeah,
impossible.
Darren Peterson's not playing. Like, come on,
It's
bro. I'm also
impossible.
happy we won that game, bro. Because like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
yo, when I saw Darren wasn't playing, I was pissed off. I was like, yo, nah, it's over.
It's
But
funny, we recorded right before, so I was
right
like, oh,
before,
like Darren should
exactly,
be
bro. Like
playing. We're pumped, but yeah.
literally like 30 minutes before we recorded it, we were
God
like, oh yeah, we're
dang it,
Gucci.
yeah.
Like. but we got it right. So, yeah, who you got in the Arizona Houston one?
Houston, two extremely tough games.
Yeah,
Extremely tough games. This is the spot, though. Everyone's going to be Arizona, two losses. Especially, let's say Houston wins at Iowa State. Everyone's going to be, Houston, Houston. Houston is not a great defensive rebounding, and they they do they're not that disciplined. Meaning they do commit a lot of fouls from the games I've watched. Not a good recipe versus what's it called?
Arizona.
Arizona. Not good at all. Koa
Yeah,
Pete, I hope he plays. I'm hoping he does because I think without him, it'll be tough without him. I won't lie. That will not
yeah.
be an easy task. So I'm just gonna go. I know because it's frustrating. You don't know if he'll play. I'll go with Arizona.
Okay.
I'm assuming he plays. I don't want to put a caveat if he doesn't. Can we do that? No.
Nah, I mean, we've been going,
I know. Yeah. Who?
just
Yeah. Who are we to do
how
that?
it
That's
is.
some.
But
Yeah.
I
I'll
know,
go
no,
with
it's
Arizona.
tough.
Why not?
Arizona. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Houston on this one. I'm gonna assume Koa doesn't play. Um,
Is
Houston,
there some
if they
injury? I'm gonna
lose,
look at some
yeah,
injury
yeah, go ahead.
shit while
If
you're
they
talking.
lose tomorrow night, Monday versus Iowa State, Houston, like I said, I think they're a team that is built for these like just high level games. Like I think Samson's gonna have them ready for both these games. And I don't really see them losing back to back, especially at home, especially with one of Arizona's best players out. Um, the thing they have, the guard pressure to be huge for them in terms of putting pressure on Jaden Bradley, Braden Burries, making it just hard for them to get to their spots to score. Because without Koa Pete, obviously Toby's a great player, Krivas is a great player, but I don't really see them dominating like in terms of the Houston bigs and scoring a ton amount of points. So I think it's gonna be huge on these guards to get them to get this team going. And if Houston kind of control that battle versus Burries and Bradley, like I kind of just said, I think they'll be in a great spot. And then obviously you have Kingston Flemings, who's great offensively. Milos, who's been solid. Manuel Sharp can shoot this heck up the ball. So um, yeah, I don't see them losing twice in a row. So I'm gonna go with Houston on this one.
I'm going to have to. I just see a lower leg injury. I cannot
Yeah.
confidently say if it's a lower leg injury, he's going to be back in a week. I'm gonna have to change my pick. I apologize, but I'm gonna
It's
go with
fine.
Houston.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You didn't do it after the recording, so it's good. If you want to like, if you text me and be like, "Yo, I gotta change it," it'd been
No, we
cooked. But
can't
you
do
can't do
that.
that.
No,
But
we
like,
can't do that.
this
It's
is
fine.
live. Like we're live right now. So
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So, all right, both going Houston on this one. Moving forward, we have Big East game. Pretty might be a really good, honestly, Big East game. UConn at Villanova on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Villanova underrated team. I like them. I like them. I think they could make some noise in the Big East tournament and possibly even in the March Madness. So. Um, I guess I'll go first with this one, right? Yeah. So I think, UConn. Uh, I don't know. They had some like close calls pretty recently.
Oh yeah.
Um, Villanova. They have some really solid players. Like from what I've seen, I haven't really watched them play a full game yet. Honestly, I don't know how, but
Hmm.
what I've heard and the stats that I've seen so far, they have some players. Um, I think I have to go with UConn this though. I think I have to, just because I've seen them more. I haven't really seen Villanova that much. It'll be hard for me to pick a team. And UConn, like at times, they're a national championship level team to me. Obviously, they've had some close calls pretty recently, but they've been able to win all these games. So they know how to win. And coming in a game like this, like they have to be on their stuff from the tip off. So I think Hurley will have them ready for it. And I think hopefully, if they play at championship level basketball, like they're a hard team to beat. So I'm gonna go with UConn on this one.
Villanova's probably slightly underrated. I just think UConn does not look very good in Big East play. For what you expect them to be, meaning national
Mhm.
championship contender,
All right.
I don't think in Big East play they've looked like that, if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
they beat
So
Georgetown by 4, beat Butler by 10, lost to St. John. So I don't know, not that
I
great.
They haven't looked great. I think UConn defensively can cause a lot of issues for Villanova. I'll still go with UConn here, but it'll be close. This is coming down in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that'd
I'll
be
go
a
with
pretty
UConn now.
interesting game. Yeah, okay, both UConn. Last game. This is probably the game of the week, game of maybe the year. Honestly, like I'm ready for this one. I'm ready. It's Duke versus Michigan. I'm gonna say that again. Duke versus Michigan in DC. This is the game of the year. Who do you have, Steve? Who are you taking? Be smart though. Be smart. Don't just rush into an answer. This is the game of the year, so this might be for extra
Gotta
points. I'm
think
just
about
kidding.
it,
It's
right?
not,
Because we
but
just picked, right. Michigan plays Purdue on Tuesday, right? So
oh man, I'm excited for this game, bro.
I want to see. I'm trying to check if Duke they play a game early in the week. They play Syracuse on Monday at home.
Okay,
All right,
bro.
so this is a if this isn't a heavyweight battle, I don't know what is.
Yeah, literally.
Oh man,
Talk to me.
this is tough, but
Talk to me. Uh-oh. Come on now.
I want
What
to.
we
I
doing? What we
want to. I know
doing? What
you're
we
a Duke
doing?
guy. I want to. I want to. My question to you, and this is, do you? I think I'm trying. How do I put this? I think it's it's gonna come down to can Duke can they turn over Elliott?
Hmm. That's not yeah.
That's what I think it's gonna come down to. I'm saying yeah. I'm saying they come out. I do think Michigan beats Purdue. I think they beat them pretty convincingly. Duke is somehow under the radar.
Maybe
I
say
don't
this
know
for a minute.
how that is possible, knowing Duke and their brand and how what they've done this year. So Duke has lost. Let's just right look at they've had two losses this year: a
Let me
buzzer
see.
beater
Texas Tech.
and a miraculous comeback by Texas Tech.
Yeah,
Miraculous,
right.
right?
Even UNC's just
Should be
come back.
undefeated. Michigan is the better team, but Duke is just flying under the radar. This could be a game where, like, I love Morez Johnson, I love Yaxel. This could be like a Cam Boozer, like this
Yeah,
type
I
of
see
game where
it.
it's like, let's get into the number one pick combo.
Yeah, I see it. That's what I'm seeing
And
right now in my head is
yeah,
Cam just going
I
stupid.
and like Big Pat, he's an underrated guy. I like him defensively, especially. Yeah, I think Boozer and Foster can really cause some issues defensively on the ball for Cadeau. Yeah, I'm gonna go Duke here. I think they're flying under the radar a little bit.
I think this is Duke's like I guess underrated what you're talking about. Like I think this is Duke's coming out game in terms of like they're a team that I think has had a little bit of flaws offensively sometimes. But I think this is a game where they just kind of put it all together and they show like they should be in the conversation with the best team in the country.
100%.
Obviously they're in that conversation a little bit, but I don't think they're. I think for me right now it's just Michigan, Arizona right now. I don't think they're up there with them yet, but I think this game could be a huge proof of that. I also see Cam Boozer going crazy. Or I think what they should do, maybe John Starr does a little bit, is do a lot of ball screens between Cam Boozer and Patrick Nabunga. Put both Morez Johnson and Mara out on the perimeter, make them kind of get the switches on Mara and just kind of attack him off the dribble. So I think that's something that they might try to exploit. Um, and I do think yeah, Cadeau if they could speed him up, put size on him. Caleb Foster's like 6'4". Ken Boozer is pretty athletic as well, so they put size on him and speed him up. Obviously, we know he's prone to turn the ball over. More possessions for
Duke's
Duke.
gonna get a lot of outside shots this game due to the interior play of Michigan and how hard it is to score on them on the inside. I'm not saying Duke can't given their personnel, but I don't know. Like for example, Dame Sar against a guy we're really high on early in the year. He's just been so consistent, unfortunately. But I trust that him, Foster, Boozer, Evans, those guys can hit shots. I trust them. I
He
think
thinks he
they're
will
hitting
shoot a little bit better,
shots.
so
So yeah, I'm going Duke.
yeah. Duke as well. Duke as well. That's gonna be a great game. Great game. Great
Hmm.
game. Game of the year so far. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Another week down. I think this is week 16.
This has
Um,
got to be, Chuck. What do we think? This is the best week of top end games.
yeah, it's definitely up there for sure. I'm trying to think. I remember obviously early on in the season, there's been some great weeks we had. I think there was like
There
one
were like
during.
great week. There were great weeks. I agree with you. I don't know if there was like, I mean,
Yeah, we got yeah.
how
This
many
is definitely
teams
we
did
had
we just
one
cover
three,
that could
two
make the final
four.
four?
Yeah, and
One, two, three, four,
yeah,
five,
this is
six,
probably the
seven. That game out of all those teams, set we picked seven teams probably that could make the final four.
yeah. So this is a college basketball fan's
Yeah,
dream right now.
100%.
Yeah, man. Week 16, it's crazy how far we've come. Rankings are doing good. We appreciate all the love, all the support on these videos specifically. We hear obviously a lot of little clapback sometimes. People don't really like our picks stuff like that, but we,
Occasionally
we
that
appreciate it,
happens.
and I think our records show for themselves. So yeah, we'll
Comes with
see
the
you guys
territory.
next week. Exactly. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all of the above. We appreciate all the support, and we'll see you guys soon.